What's going on, YouTube? Ferocity here. Hope you guys are doing well. We are here the last week before Modern Warfare 2 releases, and this is when anxiety might be a little high. You know, people might be a little anxious to get their hands on the game. They might be a little cautiously optimistic. Maybe they're extremely pessimistic about the game. But nonetheless, there's still a little bit of excitement for Modern Warfare 2. I know last week I talked about how there's very little hype, but it feels like it's starting to go just a little bit. Like, it's not full steam ahead, it's like 10% steam ahead. But it's getting there, and I'm getting a little bit excited, but mostly excited for what I'm going to provide you guys in the way of content more than anything else. Because frankly, as much as I want to see Modern Warfare 2 be a really good game, there's that potential that it's not going to be a good game. And what happens if that happens, right? So I have to prepare for that because I'm going to be making Modern Warfare 2 content during the life cycle of this game. So I'm going to have to find ways to be positive, but also be critical when it matters. And that's what I wanted to do with today's video, is I wanted to, step away from being critical of Modern Warfare 2 just for today's video. And I wanted to look at all of the good that could come out of Modern Warfare 2 and how it could help catapult the series forward and really make it feel like the giant it once was. So let's talk about what we could see in Modern Warfare 2 that could really be a game changer for Call of Duty moving forward. And the first thing that I want to bring up is the 2-year life cycle. We have been churning through Call of Duty after Call of Duty after Call of Duty here for the last, 14 years? We've had a new release every single October or November, and it gets kind of tiresome because you can fall in love with a game like I did with, Modern Warfare 2, Black Ops 1, Modern Warfare 3, Black Ops 2, Black Ops 3, Black Ops Cold War, but in a year it feels like that game's already tired and its life cycle is coming to an end. You can really feel that the developers stop caring about it right around August, September time. And that's disappointing because when you have a good game, you want it to be good for a long period of time. And I think with Modern Warfare 2 having a 2-year life cycle, it might have a rough first 3, 4, 6 months. But if those remaining, 18 to 20 months are really strong and they learn from their mistakes and they listen to the community, it could be a really good game, especially with all of those classic Modern Warfare 2 maps coming in next year. On top of that, I could see them bringing in some classic playlists. I could see them bringing in some classic weapons from the Modern Warfare 2009 era. And that could be really nostalgic for people, and it could make the game feel fresh again. And those little changes in listening to the community and properly adjusting during this 2-year span could actually make Call of Duty better moving forward. It could be a slow start, and I'm prepared for it to be a slow start, but it could be a rising finish and one of those things where we say, wow, Call of Duty's back where it should be in its rightful spot. And that 2-year life cycle is going to be a huge benefit, like a huge contributor to that. The next thing that I want to focus on is community feedback. And with how connected everybody is now more than ever, this could be one of the best Call of Duties because of how easy it is to connect to the developers. Whether it's Twitter, Instagram, Reddit, YouTube, whatever your means are, it's going to allow them to see problems, see bugs, see problems that much quicker. So if there are issues that are easy fixes, hey, they're going to be able to create a hot fix like that, and the game's going to benefit for it. The other thing is they're going to get a lot of feedback like they did with the beta, and hopefully over time they find ways to actually implement that feedback so the game can be better overall for it. And I think it's going to be very crucial for us, the community, to continue providing feedback, whether or not they want to listen in the beginning, because I think towards the end, they will listen. And I think it's going to be a lesson that Treyarch and Sledgehammer can learn from, where your community can be there to help you. They're not there to hurt you all the time. And I think that's going to be really crucial moving forward. The other thing, and I know that some people have made it a potential negative for this game, but realistically, the way that Activision wants you to kind of certify your account or verify your account through email and phone number, I'm okay with it if it works. And reason why I think this could be a good change for it is we could see a decline in cheaters because phone numbers, email addresses, these types of things can be linked to your account. It's probably going to be easier to be able to console ban, IP ban, that type of thing when you have more steps to security. And it's also going to deter people because that's personal information now that you're lending to Activision. And yeah, it sounds scummy, and yeah, it might be a little bit of a barrier to entry for some, which does suck. And Activision does have to figure something out for that, for those that don't have phone numbers, for those that don't necessarily have emails. But regardless of that, I think when it comes to a toxicity standpoint and from a cheater standpoint, it could actually improve in both those areas with this change. Is there a better change? Most certainly. I don't know what it is off the top of my head right now, but anything that can improve cheaters and improve the toxicity or lack thereof, I guess, for both, is a win in my books. You know, less toxicity, less cheaters. I would look at that as a good thing. The other thing that I think this could also employ and implement a little bit more is a little bit more social aspect, which is what Call of Duty used to have a lot back in the day. And I think this game is going to hinge a lot on how well it can implement social features and allow players to communicate with one another, whether they're in their party, on the enemy team, in a lobby, whatever it might be, because that's one of the biggest things that makes me coming back to Call of Duty all the time is that social aspect. And I'd love to see some community playlists come that are just there to be fun, whether it's Prop Hunt, Michael Myers, or any of those other, you know, limited time game modes that we had way back in the Modern Warfare Remastered lifecycle. And those are just the kind of fun things that I think we should be able to see here in Modern Warfare 2. Now, is it all going to be sunshines and rainbows? Is everything going to be positive? No, there's going to be times where we're going to need to be critical, and that's what I plan on doing here with this channel. But I want to do more videos like this where I try to look on the positive side of things than just being negative all the time. I know this might not be the same angry, ranty video that you guys are used to seeing from me, but frankly, those do become exhausting at times, and those aren't always the most fun videos to make because you have to be angry for 8 to 10 minutes, and that's not the easiest thing to do sometimes. Now, yes, Call of Duty does frustrate me to no end at times with their decision making, but still, it's not fun to talk about your favorite franchise in a negative light. It's not fun to make negative videos all the time. So these types of positive videos are things that I'm going to continue to do as the life cycle of Modern Warfare 2 goes on, even if the game sucks. Because I think that sometimes we all need just a little bit of positivity. So that's it for today. I'd love to hear some of your positive vibes going into Modern Warfare 2. So give me your best positive vibes down below in the comments section. And as always, guys, thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please hit that like button. If you want to see more videos from me, please hit that subscribe button. And I'll see you guys next time. Bye.